The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by its host and guest on this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. I express firmly I am here to have a fun time, and don't need anyone ruining it by being butthurt. Take your clapped cheeks somewhere else. I am not a professional, I just play one on the show. Thank you, and continue supporting. Deuces.
Yo 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 yo. Welcome back, good people, to another episode of No Special Characters. This is episode 171 or 0. Let me double check that. I feel like I'm way past 170. I think 170 was last week. That's how you know how much I pay attention to my own show. I think 170. So this is 171, right? Yes, 171. Hey, shout out to me. That should know better. Hey guys, hopefully you guys are doing great out there. I am ready to start this. I was thinking today. I need an intro. Can I do an intro? I could do an intro. I can make an intro. Do I want to make the intro? That's the one. Do I want to make? Or do I want to contact the people? Like, hey, can you make me an intro and I'll compensate you? I don't want to talk to people either. So for now, we're just going to do the mix. Get money. Rock. Get money. Get money. Another Jay-Z mix. Hey. Live out my dreams until my heart give out and what we crave. You know exactly what this shit's about. Fuck y'all mean. Handling the sense of teen, I dish out like the point guard of your favorite team. Without doubt, my life ain't rosy, but I roll with it. My mind was fine till the dough hit it and told me that the mo did it. And now it's kosher shit, it's so acidic. I blow a digit on the diamond in the minute, but no bitches. Watch how I'm walking, cause even the thoroughest niggas be knocking, trying to strike a bargain, hoping that they might get pardoned. Shit I'm involved with got me pins and needles. And my cerebral beats the wicked is evil. Thoughts that this more to feed you. Big facts in the game so deep, fiends can catch ya. Freeze off my kneecap. Can y'all believe that? Got the city drinking crystals, we up the feet. Rappers going broke, trying to keep up with me. My life the richest, surprise the bitches, think harder. You know this nigga, Jay-Z, Sean Carter. GS the fuck up, Dries the fuck up. Watch me shine like a bright lamp, he gets the fuck up. All rhymers forget it, like Alzheimer's. Small timers, I said it, I'm addressing all drama. Talk to me. You can't even download this song on DSPs to represent me. Hey.
Get money.
Get money.
So
sick of niggas. I want money like Cosby.
Who wouldn't?
There's this kind of talk that make me think you probably ain't got no pudding. Niggas got them kind of dreams from jail. You in the streets, nigga, make your moves, get your mail. Niggas are coasting the SL, but can't post bail. Niggas are roast the L, but scared to throw the show swell. I'm here to tell niggas it ain't all swell. It's heaven, then it's hell. Niggas, one day you're cruising in your 7, next day you're sweating, forgetting your lies. Alibis ain't matching up. Bullshit catching up. Pull your vehicle. All good just a week ago. Start snitching, ain't you? About to start bitching, ain't you?
I forgive you.
I forgive you.
Hustling just ain't you.
Welcome, good people. I am your host.
On my Cool J.
I hope you guys are enjoying this mix. Tuning in.
If you listening to this now, that means Swizzy got it cleared for me. 2018,
what
a fucked up year for me. Take it back to January, nigga lost his father. Only way I got through it was bumping Wayne's first Carter with the speakers blaring. Windows down on my McLaren, see the wheels and it's apparent. That's why these fuck niggas stand. Had a premonition, parked and got out, Calabasas fall. Triple X, Biggie, Pac, niggas kill rappers in cars. That was back in June. I missed out on a couple million, gotta get back in tune. I wake up, work out, hit the studio right after noon. Still gotta pack a tool to pick my kids up after school. Don't put me in no situation where one of us niggas have to lose. Cause you'll be in a casket soon. Clothes tighter than Mac and Tune. Another classic with no jigger verse, it'll happen soon. Go bar for bar with Jigger, last wish of a young spitter. Even if the verse is killer, that is not how I die. I seen my death, seen all you niggas demise. Fold their hands on your chest, always put my niggas first. They pray for my last breath. Thought I did niggas right till niggas start going left.
Gucci flip-flops.
10 toes down where I stood. Gucci flip-flops. Nigga, I done got it from the mud. Gucci flip-flops. Hopping over fences cause I could in Gucci flip-flops. Never switching sides on the hood. Gucci flip-flops. Still listening? I want y'all to picture this. Me and you trading lives. Now tell me what the difference is. More money, more problems, and more niggas won't kill you. More empty Patron bottles. And I don't condone violence, but niggas on phones wildin'. Niggas on apps capping. Them choppers at full volume. I put money
Niggas
on
in
niggas' books.
Got houses up foreclosure.
One caller open fire on niggas and
Forced closure. Welcome, beautiful people. I am your host,
On my Cool J.
aka Jose Luis, aka Mr. Big. You're like, you got the sequence wrong, aka Mr. Culturally.
This is culturally inappropriate.
That's who I am.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you.
I know a gentleman that's going to be a big part of an upcoming...
Here I come. Oh, here I come.
I can't help it.
Can't help it.
That I'm custom made.
Custom all that.
Emergency contact.
Who
my
could that
cool
be?
J.
That's I. In case you forgot, you're like, wait, you kind of switched it up.
Hey,
For you guys.
want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
You're listening to...
Special
Characters.
Hey. I actually worked on that mix. Hopefully, like, I did it some justice. Hopefully. I don't know what I did there, but it's very hard to get that Jay-Z song. It's very hard. Like, you could pull it out on YouTube, but you can't get it on any other streaming platforms. I don't know why he took it down. Maybe you could get it on Tidal, but I doubt you could get it on Tidal. But because all his other albums are on the other streaming platforms. So it's like, But yeah. That one, I was like, all right, I have to make time for that one. I have to make time for that one. Music is so powerful. Music is so lovely. I love music. Music could either bring you to a good place or it could bring you to a bad place. If you guys start hearing a lot of background noise, I apologize. I have the windows open. It was not supposed to be 80 degrees today. I had a whole sweater I want to wear for this episode. Can't do it now because it's magically 80 degrees on this Saturday afternoon. I am recording on a Saturday afternoon. That lets you know I didn't have nothing planned. But back to the music. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love playing music on this show because it can either do something or it can't do something. It either hits or it doesn't hit. When it doesn't hit, but like, all right, we kind of got what we're ready for the show now. Sometimes, not all the times. But yeah. I love music. Just the other day, my bad. I'm over here, dry ass throat. My bad. Pause. I feel like there's a pause there somewhere. But just the other day, I was chilling. I was vibing. Like my playlist be lit. All right, my playlist be lit. All right. My playlist be like, all right, it goes from all genres, from different time periods and shit like that. I'll be listening to some Jeezy, I'm the realest nigga in it. You already know. And then it goes to Beethoven. Dum, 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 dum. Is that Beethoven? I don't know, all right? I just found anything classical and I just match it up with Beethoven. But there's a lot of songs in my life that it'll bring me back to like time periods in my life. And I'm like, And this one song started playing, and I just got sad. I was like, I was like, whoa, wow. I'm in an emotional box. Why'd she leave? I totally missed the beat. When I'm alone in my car, sometimes I stare at the wall and I think about how fast to go through it all. It's a joke. We would have been like, yo, you've been making these jokes a little bit too much lately. It's a joke, all right? Good people, thank you for caring, but Go through all barriers, forget the carrier, like a cell phone provider. All right, let me stop playing around. I already played mad music already. All right, yeah. Music is just dope, bro. Like that song like did come on. I was like, damn. And I was just thinking about this person. I was like, holy shit. I wonder how she's doing. And I was like, the world would never know. The world would never know. So I was like just chilling. I was like, all right. But then I think about other songs and I'm like, you know, there's songs that like bring me back to like NEG on this shit brings me back to my childhood. I'd be like, oh shit. Being on the subway, going to school, running around with friends. Biggie and Pac had an impact, but not the impact that a lot of other people that are older than me had. They'd be like, oh my God, they're the architect. For me, the architect was Big L. Big L, I put on such a high stratosphere. He couldn't make a song for shit, but lyricists, like, yeah, like three or four good songs. I was like, all right, but lyrically, nice. I love them. Like, fuck all the glamour and glitz. I plan to get rich. Like shit like that. Like, I'm like, what was that line? He's like, I doubt if I go to HE double hockey sticks, 666 in my. I'm butchering his lines, but yeah. He was like, fuck all the glamour and glitz. I plan to get rich. I'm from New York and I never was a fan of the Knicks. And I'm all about expanding my chips. You mad because I was in the van with your chick with both hands in the tits. Corleone hold the throne that you knew in your heart. Plus styles because the way I be flowing is sharp. A while back I used to hustle selling blow in the dark. Forever. Heidi hunting, trigger tending, I'm quick to body something. You're probably looking at me like I'm probably buffling. I fucking around, throw 3 in your chest and fleet on my rest. I'm older and smarter. This is me at my best. Like that shit, right? Boom. Goes. Like, all right. And then it was like, all right, we're listening to the music. And then Punk came. I was like, all right, let's go. And then GR came. And then Stack came. I was like, all right, I love this shit. I love this shit. But yeah, music. I always love music. Music is just gets you going. It sets the mood. It just sets the tone sometimes. Like sometimes your drive home will be like, all right, what am I listening to? Like as much as girls like ratchet shit, like, oh my God, yes, shake that ass. Sometimes I want to be like, all right, just smooth blues and shit like that. Like I like Griselda, but I can't be listening to Shoot 'Em Up Bang Bang every day. Sometimes I want to be like, you can fuck the Shoot 'Em Up Bang Bang. Don't get that twisted. A lot of people, you can't fuck. I fucked a girl to Griselda once. I was like, I was like, all over her chest. I was like, this is done. And you know, Griselda songs are like three minutes, so accurate with the time. But yeah, good times. But music, love music. Anybody that doesn't like music, get the hell off my show. Turn this off, but hit that like first. All right. I mentioned there's going to be background noise today because I have the windows open. Now, I don't know if you guys paid attention to the last episode, but I seemed kind of distracted. And I chose to record on, I wasn't supposed to record the last episode. I think I said I wasn't supposed to record the last episode. And when I say I had the most difficult time recording the last episode, it was so goddamn difficult. It was so hard. Everything was against me. I was supposed to record the Thursday. I didn't get to record till like Saturday midday. Again, kind of like I'm doing today. But that one was like, holy shit, bro. It was just a lot. And then since that Thursday, there's been heavy helicopter traffic. Is there traffic in the sky? I don't know. But heavy helicopter traffic between Long Island and Queens. So there was something in Long Island called the Riders Cup. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with golf. I don't watch golf, so I don't care. Tiger Woods. But heavy traffic in the sky between helicopters just going back and forth. When I say back and forth, if you really like focus on the audio, like really focus on the audio, like you have to be like this, like locked in. You'll hear it in the background. And a lot of the times I'll be like, yo, can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear that? I'm hearing things that this processor is cleaning up. But in my mind, I'm just like constantly getting distracted with what's going on. Like right now you can't hear it, but there's a lady arguing outside. And she's like, let me in the fucking house. And he's like, no, bitch, we don't live there. See? Like, and you guys will be like, oh, he's making it up. Nah. Oh, where's my thing? Where's my new thing?
Oh, yeah. So you finna look after I put my hands on you.
But yeah, it's just okay. But what brought me to this conversation was that hearing that all day, like I was getting a little bit of anxiety. I was like, yo, is something happening? Like because you never know what's really going on in the world. Like somebody dead ass has to report it, or you have to find it, even though they do report it. So all day helicopters going on, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm not worried about like, hey, it's like a accident or some shit, or a helicopter could fall or some shit. It was more like, are we under attack? I would never know. I won't know until it's too late. Especially if I'm recording. I don't be looking at this phone when I'm recording. A lot of times after I finish the show, I got like 15 to 20 messages that I'm still gonna ignore to the end of the day because they know better. But yeah. So I'm like, yo, are we being invaded? Like, or you and I was like, oh my God, vaginas. I'm like, yo, what is going on out there? It kind of reminded me of the movie Red Dawn. No, we're not speaking about that movie. But yeah, you know, with the invasion and people are here like, oh my God, I'm an American. Oh my God, we're being attacked. That would never happen. Red Dawn would never happen. Maybe in boroughs. I don't think Long Island and Nassau. All right, I think they're gonna fight it off. I'm relying on them to come here and go save us. All right. You ever seen This Is the End? The way Channing Tatum's character is, I'll be like that. Whoever saves me. He's like fuck that. Whoa. All right, that was a little bit too far. My bad. I apologize. It's too early in the show to be talking like that. But yeah, I was just thinking like, damn, what it would be like to be in a constant state of that. So that was from Thursday to Sunday, and all I had to do was turn on my AC, close the windows, and the noise gone. But since I had to record this, I had to hear it. And I'm like, yo, that's a constant thing. And I'm like, yo, people in war-torn countries, that's all they fucking hear. And bullets and bombs and shit like that. So I'm like, thank God. But I'm like, people that are in the shit, just constant. Shit sounded like a fucking Griselda album. I'm like, yo, what is going on? And I'm like, what is going on in Queens? And then it was like, oh, the Ryder Cup. And I'm like, okay, the next conversation came down to how much money were they giving away for this? Because that's not cheap. A helicopter ride every 10 minutes of the day, like it was going on over the night. Like, so I'm like, they're spending money. That's bread. You just can't go back and forth like that and not spend bread. Who's fueling the helicopter? You know they're not running on 87. That's like 93 premium at top. So it's like, okay. I'm like, that's crazy. I was like, and the very next day I was like, all right, let me just go spend time with my family in case we are being invaded and I don't know because TikTok won't tell me. That's where I get my news from, people, TikTok. They're like, oh my God, state your sources. TikTok, China. It's from China. But it was just very, I don't like this. I don't like that. Like, I live right next to get that kind of reaction from me is wild because it's like JFK is right there all day. Airplanes. I don't know if that's what sounds airplanes makes. And then there's the train, the LIRR right there. Or you clack, 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 clack. And then I hear June bug the music, my stomach hurts, and that's my everyday reality. So it's like, okay. So the helicopters, I'm like, oh shit, the fuck is going on? And then I got on like the Citizens app. There was like, there's a Black Hawk in Richmond, Queens, and I was like, there's a what? You could say that? Let me stop. You were like, wait, double entendres. Don't even ask me how. So it was just a regular helicopter in black. I commented, I was like, you're an idiot. Please, please, please eat your phone. Because that's the only way you're going to withhold information inside your tiny brain. Go eat your goddamn phone. But I was like, all right. But back and forth all day. Those pilots must have been making money. How much overtime did they get for going back and forth the whole day? I'm not joking. The whole day. It's like they were like bringing in new golf balls from like overseas or some shit. Where are the tariffs? Let me stop. Or what the hell golf balls made? I would assume they're made here. They're probably not. I'm over here lying to myself. But yeah. That was one of the interesting things from my weekend. It was a lot. It was a lot of mental anguish. Like that barrier wall. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like sometimes I'll be alone in my room. And I stare at these walls. And then I look at my phone to see if there's a call. Do I gotta go to work? Do I gotta put in work? It's never the other one. It's never. There I was. I apologize, guys. I'm a little bit all over the place. Call me back, Maria. Call me back. Call me back. Call me back. Why won't you accept my phone calls? And that's from the heart. Let me stop fucking around. Let me go ahead and move on. I'll never move on from you, Maria. But I don't even know Maria, like my dumbass. So I'm a middle child. All right. That's why I act the way I act. All right. I'm in the middle of mad shit. All right. Childing. So I went to go hang out with my siblings and my mother. We went out to eat. The reason we got all together is because my nephew was having a soccer game. So we went to his soccer game, and soccer's long, bro. Soccer be long as hell. Soccer be like 3 hours and somebody just scores 1 point. I'd be mad as hell. I know those odds on fucking FanDuel on those must be terrible. So, yeah. Went out to go get breakfast with my family. Upon travels, we get together. We're having a good time. We're making fun of each other. And we're just having a good old time. Everybody makes fun of my beverage. Everybody goes, why do you drink Diet Coke? And Diet Coke doesn't have sugar in it. That's why I drink Diet Coke. I'm already eating bad. I don't want to add more to it. So you could be like, you could just not eat the bad shit. Go fuck yourself. All right. But I'm over here drinking Diet Coke. The problem is with fat people, they put the stigma on Diet Coke, and fat people that don't have what I have and they're just fat, they'll order the most unhealthiest shit, the most unhealthiest food that they can. Like a side of lard, like 10 pounds of pork or 15 pounds of steak, mad mashed potato, super carbo loading. And then they'll be like, can I get a Diet Coke, please? It doesn't work like that, all right? It doesn't. But for me, it works out in the favor of it doesn't turn into sugar. So we went out to go have breakfast with my family. We're all ordering food. And we went to IHOP. I got the breakfast sampler. That's 2 eggs. That's hash browns. That's 2 sausages. That's 2 bacons, 2 pieces of ham. I'm big, and I got a side of toast. Really big. All right. Now, everything there is bad for me, but the only thing that's terrible for me is the hash browns and the bread, because that turns into carbs. So I ordered this, and I'm like, can I get a Diet Coke? And she gives me the waitress fat look, like, really, you're gonna get a Diet Coke? You might as well just get all of it. I'm saving the calories for cake later, okay? But yeah. She gives me my drink. We're all eating our food, blah, 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 blah. It's time for me to get a refill. So the lady's like, oh, you need a refill, huh? I'm like, yes, thank you very much. She gets me my refill. And the lady comes back again, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I messed up. I got you regular soda and not diet. And before I could be like, no, you know what, it's fine. She already walked away. So when she walks away, I go, it didn't really matter because of look at how terrible I'm eating. And I don't think the Diet Coke's gonna save me. So I get like a little chuckle. So the waitress comes back. Like, here goes your Diet Coke. And my older brother, this asshole, goes, man, it doesn't really matter because look at all the terrible shit he ate. That Diet Coke's not gonna save him. And the way the whole fucking room laughed, they were like, cheering. The lady was cackling, like, in my face, bro. Like they were like cheering. My little nephew was in the corner, like, I'm like, what is going on right now, bro? What is going on? She's like, oh my God, that's the funniest. Like tears were coming out of her eyes from how funny. My mother was laughing. He's laughing. My older brother, everybody's just laughing. The whole fucking restaurant is laughing at me. And I'm like, looking at my brother.
You piece of shit.
I was like, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you steal what I just said and say it again? You regurgitated what I said word for word, bar for bar in front of me and got a bigger laugh. My mother was so fucking red. My mom's white. My mom was so goddamn red. And all I could sit there while I'm drinking my diet beverage.
Oh, yeah. So you finna look after I put my hands on you.
I was like, this bitch. I was like, how could you take my you know how many times I go to comedy clubs, I'll say something and I go back to the comedy club like a week later and I hear somebody else repeating my shit and it's like, hey. The fisticuffs are about to happen. And here comes my brother. Like, all laughing, pointing and laughing. At one point, somebody threw a tomato at me. I was like, I didn't even fucking say it, Joe. Why are you throwing a tomato for? I can't have that. That's a fruit. But, yeah. That was my week. How was your week, guys? Hopefully it was better than mine. Hopefully you guys are having a good time out there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying life. All right, I won't be soon. I kid. I don't know why, but I like making those jokes. Like, oh my God, like it was like it's going so good, and it just turns like a hard fucking left. So, yeah, man, my brother stole my joke, and everybody made fun of me. They made fun of me. That lady was fucking crying. You know when she wasn't laughing? Because I was paying. Guess who didn't tip? Guess who? Not me.
Nay, I do not jest like that.
Don't play with me like that, lady.
Don't
play with me like that, lady. Now you go give me 7 more Diet Cokes to make me feel good. So, all right. I'm going to move over to the next section, which is the movie review section. This week. I'm not going to drag it out. All right, Buzz? I'm not going to drag it out. You're absolutely right. So my cousin was like, yo, you're going crazy with the movie review sections. And I'm like, I was trying something different. And clearly, he's absolutely right. What I was doing was more of an explanation and not a review. So I was like, okay, so we're back to the regular format. I was just trying to see, and I was just waiting. I was really waiting for somebody to say something. Thank you for saying something. I was like, because they would have all been that long if nobody said nothing. Because I'm like, oh, okay, people really like this. I was like, but he called me halfway and he's like, stop it. You're talking and I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, sir, that's the whole podcast. But it was just so funny. But this week I'm talking about the movie Weapons. I finally got to see the movie Weapons. And this was a genuinely good movie. It was a good movie. The name doesn't make any fucking sense. Good movie. Weapons is about a town where kids go missing. All right. This story is actually based off something, but they just added more things to it. See, they could have named this movie anything else but Weapons. They could have called it The Following, The Sending, The Conjuring. They could have called it whatever. The Firing, Go Get 'Em, the Get 'Em That. They could have called it anything. They could have called it another movie title, but Weapons did not make any goddamn sense. Movie's about this teacher in a small town, and her class goes missing except for one kid. So one kid stays, and they're being questioned for the next month or two. Nobody knows what's happening. And the lady that plays the teacher is the girl from Ozark. I can't tell if she's cute or not. Let me get you her name. But she's, to me, everybody, Julia Gardner with the gold hair. Yeah. And what made it funny was I wasn't supposed to see Weapons. I was like, my brother brought over his movie box. We were going to go watch it illegally. And God said, no, we can't do that. What happened was I got tired of watching an Asian version of an American movie. You know what that means? It's like, it's mad delayed. So they'll be like, and the cat was there. Like, you'll see the mouth movement and then the words come later. I'm like, nah, we can't do that. So I ended up buying it on Prime for like $5 because they owed me money. Now, watching this movie, and it's a good movie. Josh Brolin's in it. Wong is in it. He has a name. I'm not good with remembering people's real names. I don't even like Josh Brolin. His name is Benedict Wong. His name is Wong. I'm fucking done. But it's a movie about witchcraft. Basically, what happened was this witch came to this guy's house, which was related to his wife's mother's side, and she was sick. And she ended up taking over the house. So she was originally going to feed on their souls, but they weren't enough. They weren't enough to suffice for her to get healthy. All right. So what happened was she talked to her. Oh God. Her great grandson. I don't know if that's not the great grandnephew, whatever. I don't know how that works. All right. Because that's not the mom. That's the mom's sister. So the great grandnephew, I guess. And she was like, hey, yo, look, I will leave if you bring me something from your class, all of them. And then we could trade your parents, and then I'll leave with them. Right? Like, you could take your parents back. I won't feed off them anymore. And then you could just give me the kids and we'll go separate ways, right? Does it ever work like that? No. But the kid was like,
Whoop de doo.
all right, let's go. Does it? Now, kids disappear for more than 30 days. Parents are blaming the teacher. It's like, you had something to do with it. They're calling her a witch. And I was like, that's a real strange thing to be like, you're a witch. Not a killer, an abductor, none of that. What the hell are all these trains going back and forth? Not a killer, not an abductor. They went straight to witch. And I'm like, well, it's middle America. That seems like the right fucking answer for them. Are you a woman that can read? Witch! Like, that's what they run to. That's their go-to. So, they finally do all this investigating. It's like different points of people's lives that are involved with the abducted children. And that's what made it dope. And they're blaming her. They're like, oh, you're responsible. You did this. We're the kids. And they're like being way too casual and nice. I was like, that's not true. That's middle America. They would have been killed her. But maybe it's because she was a Caucasian. She was like, wait, we have to wait till trial. Never with us. Never with us. But yeah. There's this police officer in the movie. This is police officer, and this guy has the worst of luck. He's an asshole, but the worst of luck. He ain't deserve what he got. The worst of luck. Basically, what happened was all these people intersect inadvertently, except for the teacher. She's looking for it. Josh Brolin character, his daughter's missing, so he's trying to investigate. Then you have the police officer that's fucking the teacher, but not supposed to be fucking the teacher because he's in a whole relationship. Then you got a junkie, and then you have the student, and then you have the principal. Everybody like interacts with each other. So it's like, okay. Now, the police officer that was sleeping with the teacher gets caught the very next day cheating. His wife is like, yo, you just came home. Where are you coming from? Blah, blah, blah. He has an addiction. He has a drinking problem. So she came home early to make sure like, hey, yo, making sure you're good because I don't want you to relapse. Well, he relapsed. He ended up sleeping with the teacher. He told her about it. And then he goes out into the field, not level-headed. When he's out into the field, not level-headed, he sees a junkie breaking into a window, and he turns on the sirens, goes, chases him, and blah, 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 blah. He gets running, going, right? So the junkie seems like he has it together. You don't know he's a junkie until like 10 minutes after that scene. And so police got some. He's like, all right, man, hands in the hood. Do you have anything in your pockets that can poke me? The guy's like, no, hell no, 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 no. And he's like, got it. Soon as he puts his hands in his pocket, syringe right through his finger, and he loses it. He's like this. He sees that there's blood coming out of his hand because he got poked with something. And in true fashion, because I believe this would really happen in real life, because I know there's a good chance if I'm a police officer, I poke myself with something, I am swinging off on you because I just asked you. I don't care that you have it on you. Just tell me what's on you and I could take it off for you and then we could just continue going on. But if I prick myself, I'm going to fucking mag dump you. That's why I can't be a police officer. So he pricks himself. Guy's handcuffed already in front of the police camp. Just swings, hits him, knocks him the fuck out. And then he looks forward. He's freaking out and he's like, the camera's on. Fuck. Everything's recorded. So he goes to disconnect. He disinfects his hand. He gets up to the guy and he's like, hey, yo, we'll let this all go. If you get up and leave right now, you go on your separate way. I never see you again. You leave town, I never see you. We won't ever have a problem again. But if I see you again, it's fucking open season. And the guy's like, all right, whatever. So now we're in the junkie's life. Junkie's over here looking for money. He's lying to his family. He's like, hey, man, I need $10 so I could get into the nursing program. I was like, I think you need more than $10 to get into the nursing program. So now he's resorting to begging for money, stealing and shit like that. So he gets to a house that looks abandoned. And he doesn't know, because why would he know, that house belongs to the kid that started everything off. So his house is fucked up because the lady that's staying in his house is a witch. And so he breaks into the house thinking it's abandoned, but the people in the house, the adults, the kid's parents, are in a catatonic state. So wherever you tell them to sit, they just sit and they just stay there. Nothing happens. So he breaks in. He notices them, but he's like, oh shit, they're probably high just like me. So he continues to steal from them, and then he runs into more shit. So he gets into the house and he hears like a whimpering. But he's like, all right, whatever. And, Caucasian people like to check shit out. He heard whimpering come from the basement. He goes to the basement. All the kids are in the basement, but they're not like hanging around like bullshitting. They're all standing in a catatonic state, which alerts the witch. And then he just takes off, right? So he was like, holy shit, bro. But he's back at junkie brain. He's like, all right, gotta go get money, gotta go get drugs. So while he's getting his money from the shit that he stole from the house, he's noticing that there's a poster for $50,000 for all the kids that are missing that are in the basement that he just saw. So he's like, yo, fuck it. I could go get this money. Let me go to the police station. He gets to the police station, and he's about to walk to the door, who's there? The police officer that knocked him the fuck out. So he fucking loses it because now in the police officer's life, he just went to work. His boss is his girlfriend's dad. And he just found out that he just slept with another girl. So it's a whole shit show now. So now he's like going back into the field even more unlevel-headed. So he starts chasing the guy. He's like, I fucking told you, I'm going to kill you, motherfucker. Chasing him. And the other guy's taking off. He's taking off into the woods. And he thinks he gets away. But now he has to deal with the consequences of going into that house because the witch starts tracking him down. So she comes out. She looks like a scary version of Ronald McDonald. That bitch looks scary. And then he freaks out. He finds his little crack den, which is a tent. And he goes in there. And what does he have on the side of him? More needles. So he's freaking out. He's like, yo, I'm having a really bad trip. I'm really fucking high right now. This isn't good. And his tent starts unzipping. I don't know the tent sounds. All right. Tent sound. That's the sound of unzipping. And he goes, something's trying to kill me. And he grabs the needles and holds them as a weapon and just goes to stab. So right when he's unzipping, the person that's unzipping it is the police officer. And he gets stabbed in the fucking face. Like 5 needles in the cheek. And he's like losing it even more. And he's like, what the fuck? He's like, yo. That's the only person I felt bad for in that movie. Not the kids. Fuck that. But just that. I was like, okay. But I was like, okay. Then they get to the house and they both get fucking taken over because she's a strong witch. And it was just a good movie. It was a movie about symbolism too, but it wasn't fucking needed. Like the name of the title wasn't needed. It was like, oh, weapons. All right, the children are weapons. And this one, it's the roles have been flipped. Like, come on, like. And then there was a scene where Josh Brolin's having a dream, right? And he's getting visions of his son taking off or running. So basically, what happened was, one night, I'd just be messing this up. One night, all these kids left at the same time. They all walked out their front doors into the darkness and nobody ever seen them again. They just ran into the street, into the woods, gone. So Josh Brolin is having a dream about what happened to his kid because he was watching his security tape from his ring footage of his kid just taking off and running away. So Josh Brolin has a dream. He sees his son. He chases his son. And then he doesn't notice that the world's changed. It's no longer the world that he's in. He's in the kid's world, which is like purgatory or some shit. And he gets to the house, which is his house, but his kid's staying there, and there's a big AR-15 in the sky. There was no point for this gigantic AR-15. Like, gigantic AR-15. They're like, oh my God. Weapons. Only critique of the movie. Only critique. It's like, oh my God, the symbolism. I'm like, yo, if y'all don't get out of here with this bullshit. Like, I came to watch a scary movie, and then you guys are over here trying to give me a fucking message. Like, get out of here. But good movie. I'll watch it. You guys should watch it. So basically what happens is that the witch has this power. And if she gets like a hold of something that belongs to you personally, and she could like wrap it in this twine, and then like she pricks her finger, and then she has control over you. She could basically tell you whatever. She could get you to do whatever she wants you to do. She could point and aim you like a weapon. That's how they're trying to make the connection. Weapons. Oh my God. But all these kids are in a catatonic state. They have no control. There's nothing. There's no logic. There's no explaining nothing. There is just they go. Their target is there. That's where they're gonna kill. So cool, right? You get to the end of the movie, and the kid that's responsible for all of this, that was trying to get his parents freed, finds the stick that she just left lying around, and he was like, all right, I found something of hers. I'm going to have control of her. Cool. It's not the way that works. What he didn't notice was all the kid shit was still connected to the stick. So now he has control. So you're supposed to wrap a piece of their article on it. You prick your finger, put blood on it, you snap it, and the kids go attack, right? So this lady that's like 90 years old with fucking cancer is running away from 15, 20 kids, and they finally get her and they rip her to pieces. And that's how the movie ends. Like, oh my God, hey. Everybody's like, the kids win at the end of it. No. The reason this movie comes into my mind is because there's a story that happened in middle America where a group of people, they weren't kids, some were kids, but they weren't all kids. This town had a group of people that went catatonic. Nobody knows what happened to these people. They're just very stuck. They're like stuck in time. Like they can still eat. You can still feed them, but that's all they do. They just stay there and they eat and they use the facilities. That's all they do. So, group of people that happened to. And so I figured this movie would end the same way. And it ended exactly the same way. These kids, they're free, but they're not free. They're still catatonic. And they don't start talking till like 15, 20 years later, the same way these people did. These people that were in real life that ended up being catatonic didn't start having verbiage till like 15, 20 years later. They weren't able to be out and do things on their own. They were just kind of like vegetables. So it was like, okay, like V8s. So yeah, it's a good movie. I would recommend you guys watch it. You guys could watch it. You guys could take away what you guys want to take away from it. I like the movie. The movie was dope. It was just some symbolism. I was like, all right, like, we get it. Like you're just trying to. It was like feminism in movies. Like, oh my God, I'm a woman. I'm strong. I was like, this one's like, oh my God, there's a gun. Like, come on. Like, stick to the story, my friend. Stick to the story. But yeah, good movie. It's a good thriller. It's not really like a horror movie. It's a thriller movie. That's what it really was. So yeah. All right. I think it's time to go to the next one. We're going to.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
All right. Where do I start? Two kind of do each other. All right. Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl. All right. Let me go and do for America. Because America's good for protesting. And that's where this man will be protesting. And it's pissing off a lot of people in the middle America. And I love it. This also let me know that a lot of people, that our education system has failed a lot of us. Not me, y'all. Because I kind of expected some of y'all to be dumb already. But people were mad that a Latino is going to the Super Bowl, the most American thing in America that you could do. And he's not going to be performing any English songs. But he has English songs. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, okay. They're just not songs that you like. They wanted some country fucker. Fuck out of here. But I mean, it is their pastime. Like that's all they do in Middle America. It's God, God and football, God, guns, and football. Like that's always been a model that I've always seen that represents them. So patriotism too, but it's a little bit skewed there. But yeah, everybody in the Middle America was like, "Hey, I'm not for this. This Mexican shouldn't be here." He's not Mexican. I'm like, all right. He was like, "He's not American. Why is a foreigner over here doing our football show?" And I'm like, "They took our jobs." But I'm like, Puerto Rico's a Commonwealth state. It's part of the Americas, so he's technically American. Bullshit. I'm like, yo. But I was like laughing. And my first gripe was when I heard this was he canceled all tours in America because he didn't want ICE agents being at his show taking people. I was like, I get that. And he was like, now I'm gonna do the Super Bowl. And I'm like, interesting. And then I sat back and I was like, all right, let me look this from a different point of view. And I was like, all right, you get your message out. This is the biggest platform. Everybody's gonna be watching this. As much as they say they're not gonna watch it, they're gonna watch it, depending on who wins. But yeah. It's a good spot. It's good. It's a good representation for his cause. But like, all right, this is what's going on in America. Because it was very entertaining to see all the controversy behind this. Because I just thought it was going to be like Caucasian Middle America. But then I started seeing other races complain. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Because when they were saying last year, like, why is Kendrick Lamar going to the Super Bowl? I'm like, first of all, Kendrick already been to the Super Bowl. He was already, this is his second time being on the Super Bowl. He's going to give his message. Oh my God, I love it. It's art. And I'm like, same people. I'm like, I don't know why Bad Bunny's going to be there. I don't understand. He's saying he shouldn't be there. He's not allowed. Why would they do this? Name how many Puerto Ricans are in the NFL. That's the biggest one I saw. Name how many Puerto Ricans are in the NFL. That's 47. Fuck faces. But yeah. It was very entertaining watching that. I was like, oh, this is just a lot of prejudice in one area for this one prejudice as sport a lot of the times. Because football is very prejudiced. Look at Colin Kaepernick. Still hasn't found a job. Was he good to begin with? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not that invested. But yeah. It was very entertaining seeing all this controversy behind Benito. And I'm like, okay. I said Benito like I know that nigga. I don't know that nigga. But yeah. I know, oh, they opened the spot in Queens that looks like his house in Puerto Rico. I was like, I might go there and just be like, hey, I might go there in an ICE outfit and just troll. Like, is Benito here? I'm like, you fucking sellout. Go back to your own country. I am. I belong here. Do you belong here? Stop. But yeah. It's going to be really entertaining to see that. Because I'm trying to figure out, if I'm him, I'm not bringing nobody out. It's just me. But he's thinks in a bigger platform, bigger way of thinking. So he might bring other people out. But I wouldn't be mad if he just stays with his own list. Because people are like, oh, they should bring out Mark Anthony. He should do this. He should do that. You don't got to do a goddamn thing. You don't got to do nothing. He could just bring himself. He's fine. People are like, oh, like how could you tell me what to do with my own damn thing? You're not in this position. Who are you to tell me what to do in this position that you've never been in? The nerve. It's kind of like when like Kendrick last year, they were like, oh my God, Kendrick should bring out Lil Wayne for what? What are we bringing out Lil Young Moolah, baby? Like, what are we doing? No, don't do that. And Wayne has been stated on multiple occasions. He's like, yo, if you ever do the Super Bowl, who would you bring out? He said, not a soul. That's my time to be selfish. I'm going to be selfish. I'm only performing my catalog. I don't know what you guys want from me, but I'm telling you what I want for myself. So it's like, I kind of want to see how this goes. Now, Trump did say he's going to have ICE agents there. And I'm like, are you trying to defer people from buying tickets? Because the NFL might have a problem with that. NFL is big as hell in America. I think the NFL is like a whole fucking government in itself. I think the NFL has power. I'm gonna shut up. I was about to say something that's going to get me fucking taken out. But if you're gonna try to stop revenue for something like that, I think that's gonna be a problem. I don't think they're not gonna allow it. Like, you're gonna try to set up ICE blockades before people get there. I think you're in for a long, rude awakening for that one. They're gonna find a way to get people in, and it's like okay, and it's like people act like there's not this magical thing called streaming, and you could just stream it from home. I don't even got to leave my crib to go watch the Super Bowl, to watch the game or Bad Bunny or whoever he brings out. I don't get it. I'm not getting the thought process behind it, but I think the NFL will raise an uproar. Like, who are you talking to? Like, who are you talking? I think NFL got power to like do shit that it's not gonna fit well with everybody else. I think they're in a position to be like, hey, you know what? Fuck you guys. I don't gotta do shit. You guys can kick rocks. So yeah, Bad Bunny, Bad Bunny, Bad Bunny, Bad Bunny. Because he could bring out the Migos. He could bring out Drake. I don't think he'll bring out Drake. I don't think Drake would even do it if Drake's not really fucking with America. He could bring out American artists. So it's like, I don't know what else you want. I don't know what else you want. All right, my bad. We had a whole ordeal just now over it was just trains, police sirens, ambulance sirens, fire truck sirens. I am never recording in the morning again. I'm over this. So let's see what else I got on my topic. It's the D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D. It's Diddy. Hold up, it's Diddy. Yes, he's back in the news again. October 4th, he was just sentenced to 4 years in a week. And let's say, shout out to DA. Only because I thought he was getting out. I had money on him getting out. I lost money on that just now. I just thought about that. God damn it. I had money he was getting out today, that day. I had money that he wasn't going to throw a party. I went on that. He's not throwing a party. And it was just, I thought he was going to get time served. But apparently they had such a hard on for him that they gave him 4 years. So it was pretty like, oh, okay. He's already been locked up for a year. So I think he only has 3. He could be out by next year with good behavior. I'm like, it's time, but it's not like, holy shit. Anybody else would have been slayed in that case. Anybody with a lesser charge would have been slayed in that case. But it was like, okay. And all of these things are wild, bro. Because I could tell you right now, a huge amount of people didn't think he was going to jail. Everybody thought he was going to walk. Everyone's like, all right, not walk because he's already been charged with shit. But everybody thought he was going home that day. You want to know how I knew he thought he was going home that day? He was booking talking engagements for next week. He's like, all right, I'm going to go to this show. I'm going to do this show. I'm going to do this one. Like people were paying him to go do their shows. And now he has to return all that money back because he's staying where he's going. He's staying where he's at. He is not going home. Now, what they could do, they could freak it and they could do it like behind the bars kind of jail conversations. But then that's really up to the warden. The warden's like, do I really want all these new people here to go and like look at my jails, look at his surroundings and be like, oh my God, this is terrible for him. He's a criminal. At the end of the day, he was charged with something. Innocent until proven guilty. All right. And he was found guilty of things. He is not walking away from this scot clean. So it's like, all right, what do you guys want from this? People were like trying to throw the book at him. I'm like, yo, we have to find evidence. And then a lot of the evidence that was there, I was like, yo, this sounds like he's a freaky dude, but it doesn't sound totally illegal. So I was like, okay, whatever. But yeah, 4 years, 4 years. He'll be out quick. I don't see him sweating that 4 years. I'm pretty sure he's having a blast in there. Because if he goes all those ways and he's known for having freak offs, he's definitely having like jail freak offs in there too. Like I know that allegedly, he might be looking for money. Relax, yo. So Meek Mills is safe for another 4 years. Let me stop. See, that was mean. Why would I say that? That's so mean. God, I gotta do better. Meek Mills is probably gonna see me one day. He's gonna be like,
oh yeah, so you finna look after I put my hands on you.
That's gonna be him too when Diddy comes home.
Oh yeah, so you finna look after I put my hands on you.
I know some of you guys are like, you're an asshole.
Embustera.
Yo, but yeah. I was not expecting that. And I just know if he was expecting to go home and people were like betting money or investing money, I know Johnson & Johnson stock was getting ready to skyrocket. I know everybody bought in. And when he got released, I know those numbers are going to soar. and go crazy. And now he's not being released. So everybody just has lube stock for no reason. So that's gonna be fun times. Let's see. All right. Yeah, he was taking jobs. He thought he was out. He was like, all right. He was like, I'm out of this shit. Yo, look out, bitches. He must have been like looking at a free man. You know, he was giving away shit. You know, he was giving away like, nah, I don't even need, you guys could take the mattress. You guys could take the Egyptian cotton, the fucking really soft linen. Cause you know, he has mad good shit in there. He's like, you guys can have all of it. And he's like, no, you're getting 4 years. All right, guys, I'm gonna need all that back. I'm gonna need you to slide me back all 26 flavors of ramen back to my room. Pause. That sounded like a huge pause. And then what else did they have for him? Yeah. 4 years and 2 months in prison. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what you guys want me to say about that. I don't know what you want me to say about that. It explains why he didn't get bail. It explains it so much. Like, all right, like you're not going nowhere. And he probably finally was gonna get the 4 years. He was gonna dip. I wouldn't have dipped. He's gonna go. He already did a year. A little bit more than a year, I think, or close to a year. But he's in that time frame. So he's not in the worst position. He's the one putting people in the worst positions. Hey. Let me stop. Please don't look for me. Please don't send anything after me. Don't send nothing. If you're that person that make people send it you, or please don't look for me. But yeah. Embustera. All right. What else I got? All right. This is what I really wanted to talk about. There was a gay cruising operation in New York City. You heard me right here on the Cool Report. Gay cruising. And you're like, what does that mean? Exactly what's in the title. The gays are cruising. And the NYPD had an operation to take them down. And my question to you, good folks, good people, is who volunteered for that? Who was the person that went, I'll go on the cover? Like, Ramirez, you were a little bit too eager to do this. I love my job. Don't worry. Like, they had a whole sting operation to stop homosexuality from transpiring on the street. Is that a Gestapo? I don't know. You tell me, people. I just report the news that other people reported to me. All right, so let's see what I have. Police in New York City have arrested nearly 200 men. God damn. Would that be more if that... Are there more Johns than these guys? Because that's like a record number. 200 men since the start of June in a gay cruising crackdown at the men's public toilets in Penn Station. I'll get to it later. The bathroom near the 8th Avenue and 31st Street entrance has become the hotspot for users that hook up on an app called Sniffles. Terrible name. Terrible name. Terrible name. I'm going to make an insensitive joke. But there's something that you get from living that lifestyle. And it starts with sniffles and then it goes to complete autoimmune failure. But terrible name. Sniffles is a crazy name. Like, what dating app you have? Oh, I have Grindr. I have Tinder. I have Sniffles. You sick fuck. That's a wild name to name an app. Like, there is nothing... Like, if I seen an app and it was called Sniffles, I'm not even nowhere remotely like...
I'm trying to see what that be like.
Not me. Not I.
Nay, I do not jest like that. I do not jest like that.
No, you frolic too much.
Because that could be a hetero app and it was like, oh, that's where I go to meet girls. What are you on? Sniffles. Get the fuck away from me. Get away from me. But yeah, that's crazy. 200 men since June. How many Johns get arrested? That's a better statistic. Them versus Johns, how often they get arrested? Who found this app? Who was that dedicated to be in this app? And who were the decorated detectives to go, I'm going to make an account. Does this picture look gay to you? Hell yes. Post that shit. So it's like, huh. Like, they really undercover in there. Like they deep rooted. Like, that's cool. Whoa, double entendres. Don't even ask me how. But yeah. It was like, I don't think we have enough evidence. We need more. We need video proof. Yo, that shit is crazy. Now back to my story. I've been to Penn Station plenty of times. I've been to that bathroom, and now it explains so much. It explains so much, and I'm glad I was in and out of there and not fighting for my fucking life by somebody misreading something. But I haven't been there since June. All right, so now I'm wondering, was that happening before the app became a thing and that was like a gay hookup spot? Or somebody was fighting for their dear life and I just went to go pee and get the fuck out of there to make sure I wasn't next. The world will never know. But I've been to that bathroom. It's a nice bathroom. That's not bad real estate to do that in. But it's something about fucking somebody else in that bathroom where there's a homeless guy laying down on the floor on the stall next to you. That doesn't seem very romantic, but they some freaky boys. Freaky boys. In the bathroom, I took a chick down in the bathroom. I didn't feel the best about it. I was like, all right. And then I fucking slipped and fucking foot in the toilet. Not my coolest moment. Slipped my disc a little too. Pause. I feel like there's a pause there. But yeah. Yeah, not it. It's not it. It's not it. Not that bathroom. You know it's a really nice bathroom? When I went to Italy, I was in this. All right, so Italy, I went to this bathroom. And you got to go to like the business section of Italy, not the restaurants. Those bathrooms are trash. The Italy rooftop bar bathroom, that shit looks like a police station bathroom. Like you could like, all right, you got 5 minutes to go pee, and then you could like jump out the window and escape. But that window is like a 30, 40 foot drop. So I'm lying. Those numbers are way off. So yeah, but yeah. What was that nice bathroom I was in? Where was it? Oh. I forgot the name of that place, but it's by the Vessel. That's a nice ass bathroom. You want to hook up with somebody in there and then there, right? But yeah, and then you go shopping. But crazy work. I want to know when that case is going to court so I can sit in there and just watch everybody. I'd be like, oh, y'all nasty. Ugh. Shit. And what are you gonna do? Seriously, what are you gonna do? You're gonna give them time? You're gonna sentence them? You're going to send them to a place where there's more time to have activities like that?
What they do?
That's their response.
What they do?
All right. They're going to be like, all right, go ahead. Send me to my punishment. That's like sending a kid that's an introvert to his room for punishment. You don't send him to his room. That's what he wants. Oh my God, isolation. Oh, a terrible thing. You send him out into the world. So, yeah, it's crazy. You're like, oh, this is a good sting operation. Who thought of this? Like, yo, that had to be like an angry wife. That definitely had to be like an angry wife. Like, hey, yo, I just found this app. I think my husband's gay. I don't have the resources to find out he's gay. But you know who does? Do you know who does? NYPD.
FBI, open up!
That's dumb. Whoa. Imagine you're at the stall and you're getting freaky with your little boot thing. And then you hear, and they're like, it's already open. Like, 2 ways. Don't even ask me how. All right. I think it's time to go and get out of this section. And I'm going to go to.
Wait, Jose! Jose, I got to tell you something.
All right. Good people. Thank you for submitting your questions to the Ask Me a Question section. I appreciate you guys as well. I feel like I never let you guys know that. So one of the first questions I got was, what is something that gets you upset but shouldn't? A lot. But I'm going to keep it bathroom related. Is it really bathroom related? I don't think it's really bathroom. I think it's just life related. Whatever. But handicap signs. The new handicap signs piss me off. You're like, that has nothing to do with it. Yes, it does. You're not handicapped. Mentally, yes, but no. It has everything to do with us. I don't like the rebranding, the remarketing they did for the handicap sign. It takes away the vulnerability or the sympathy that I have for somebody that's handicapped. A lot of the times, people don't be really, really handicapped. Just be overweight people with the fucking handicap stickers. I got to find a way to get one because I'm missing that from the club. But that new design looks a little bit too active. Like the original sign when the guy's sitting at 12 o'clock, he's just there. That to me, that reads like that handicapped person could be anywhere waiting. They could be in the park, just left there, in the bodega, just left there, at the mall, just left there, in the dining room area, just left there while the family's eating. It's just all kinds of vulnerability there. but the other one makes them look able. The new one, they're like leaning forward and they're kind of grabbing the wheels a little, like they're trying to get moving. And I'm like, I don't have the sympathy factor for you guys anymore because of that sign. Now I feel like you guys can do things and now you're just being lazy. Like now I feel like you're just taking up real estate. Like, sheesh. It's like when I see, the fuck was that? Like when I see like the expecting mother signs in front of like the shopping centers, I'm like, why do I have to inconvenience myself for some whore that opened her legs? It's not fair to me or my cankles. Before somebody thinks I'm being serious about that. But yeah. That new sign, I'd be like, no, I'm gonna park here now. I'm gonna park here. I'm sorry. You guys should have fought to keep the original sign. Go revert the sign back. I won't have this stance no more. But that new handicap sign, they look super able. They look mad mobile. They look like they could get up and go do the 30, 40 feet of walking like I be doing. Like, I don't even know if 30, 40 feet is long or far. I just be making up numbers. I just hope you guys don't notice that. I do this for data reasons, not data. So, yeah. What else do I have in my docket? But handicap signs piss me off. Name a time you took up a challenge you couldn't handle. A lot there too. I could keep it work, but I'm gonna keep it relationship. So, tall girls like me. Tall girls love me. If you're my height and you're a tall girl, you pray to God that she has a little kitty cat. Both. But both. Pray to God she has a little cat. She has a little teacup Yorkie, teacup Chihuahua, teacup anything small. All right? I could do a regular dog before you guys start looking at me like, how short are you? I'm not that short. All right? 63 inches. All right? That's 7 Snickers. So I'm talking to this girl. Beautiful, beautiful woman. Beautiful. I'm going to call her. I'm going to call her. Like, what happened was people that are oddly tall. People that are oddly tall. They tend to get animals that are kind of oddly tall with them. Because you're going to get back problems. You're going to get back problems if you try to pick up your little dog or try to get a hold of your cat or the other cat, right? Whatever it is, that's what you're going to have to deal with. So, back to this girl. We had just had a wonderful evening. And she's like, I want to take a shower. Can you do me a favor? Sure, babe. Whatever you want. I say babe because I don't remember girls' names. Sure, babe. Whatever you want. Can you walk my dog? I beg your pardon? I know it might be a little bit challenging or intimidating. First of all, you're not going to gaslight me to walking your dog. And she's like, can you please just walk my dog? I'm like, I'm just really tired. I would like to go to sleep. You're here and we could do things. Sold. I was like, you know what? I'll walk your dog.
Whoop they do.
Let's fucking go. So her dog is a Great Dane. Her dog's a Great Dane. You ever seen a Great Dane in real life? If you're a normal person, you're like, oh, it's not that tall. I'm short. I'm 6.5 Snickers on a good day. But a Great Dane on a great day is about 7 Snickers tall. I can't put intimidation into a dog's heart if we're at eye level. Like my dog a little bit right here, a little bit big. I'm like, Roxanne, let's go. And you're like, ruh, 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 ruh. I was like, bitch, stop playing with me. And then cool. Great Dane. Hey, yo, let's go. Whatever you want. Whenever you want. Take your time. Cool. I can't put fear in a Great Dane's heart. Nor do I want to get a Great Dane excited because then if he stands up, he's 10 Snickers tall. And it's like, I can't deal with that. And I need to keep him calm on our walk. I got to pray to God there's no cat, squirrels, or anything. Because if it sees anything, I'm just along for the ride. I'm going for the ride. Wherever it's going, I'm going too. I can't let go of that dog. Are you crazy? That should have get. snatched up quick. And then there's no vagina at the end of the night. So, yeah, I had to walk this dog. And at one point, while walking the dog, I was like, I could probably get on top of this dog and ride it. Pause. On bestiality, however that sounds. But I could ride this dog like a horse. Because that's how much bigger it is than me. And he could just take me around like, wee, wee. Yeah. And when I say that dog was not calm, and I was in the shits, like the back of my sneakers, the back bottom of my sneakers were so fucking scraped off from me trying to get the dog to stop from running. Like it's just flat footed. It looks like one of those New Balance shoes with the grip that goes all the way to the back of the side. It was a struggle. A struggle indeed. But at the end of the day, mission was accomplished. The goal was completed. I collected all bearings. I hit all spin tricks. All right, I grinded mad ledges. I did all of these things to get to the objective at the end, which was to get some draws, dog. So, yeah. Oh, man. Now that I think about it, come back again. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I think of your dog. They're gonna fucking flag the hell out of this video. But yeah, son, that was a challenging time. So thank you for asking that question. I actually got asked questions, not like, hey, what do you say about this? I actually got hit with real shit. So next one. Do you remember a time you had to tuck your pride away? I'm not gay.
Nay, I do not jest like that. No. I do not jest like that. No,
you frolic too much.
I like women. Women, all right? Especially when they do the...
Fuck, dude, spit on that thing.
I love you. I want to take you away from all of this.
I think you mean like ego. Put away ego. That's what I'm getting for your conversation. I'll be tucking pride, all right? Pride be... Whoa. Almost... Don't need that entendre. So, yeah. See, people from this show have told me I have a Napoleon complex. I don't have a Napoleon complex. I just defend myself. All right? You'd be like, oh, because you're short. I'm short, all right? I know if I get into an altercation with a person that's way bigger than me, I'm not fighting fair. So I don't be looking for the drama. I don't be looking for the beef. I be minding my fucking business. I just chill. I just be mad relaxed with it. But every now and then, somebody tries to start. What does this have to do with what I'm about to tell you? This is a time that I had to tuck ego in. And it was very like, I don't think there's nothing I could do in this situation where I come out the beneficiary, like at all. Maybe if there was no situation. Maybe if he whipped my ass and then I like weaked and hurt in front of his girls, like, get off of him, don't touch him. And then she went back and nursed me with some
fuck, dude, and spit on that thing.
It could work out, but I didn't see at that time, at that moment, I didn't see anything that resembled that. Not at all. So I'm going to take you back to a time where I used to go to the gym. In the early 2000s, 2017, 2018, I don't know. But yeah. If you're fat, people don't think this, but you're a gold mine at the gym. I know you guys be like, what? Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
You sound like a bunch of gibberish.
I'm telling you right now, if you're fat and you go to the gym, people assume you have low self-esteem. People just assume it. Like, oh, he doesn't get bitches. I get bitches. But they just assume you have low self-esteem. And I've seen this with guys and girls. They'll see somebody that's big, that has a cute face, like me right here. And they get the idea that I'm going to buy this stock when it's low and relax when it gets high, right? I'm doing so good while it's high. I'm going to buy this stock low and have all the enjoyment and fun times of something that's high. So normally when fat people get skinny, they never see themselves as skinny. They still see themselves as fat. I have this problem right now. I still have this problem to this day. But do I care? No. I make the joke all the time. My friend Sam says, like, yo, shut up. You're not fat. She's lying. She's lying. But that's my friend, and that's what we do. We lie to each other. So no matter how much weight they lose and how much stock value they gain, they be having low self-esteem. So when they go look in the mirror, they don't see the beautiful person that they are now. They still see the bigger version of what they hated, which was still a beautiful person. Now, see, I'm over here bullshitting with y'all. I saw what I look like fat. A lot of y'all lied to me. I'm gonna get y'all one of these days. Y'all know you're not fat. Don't lose a pound, you bitches. So, oh man, son. A lot of girls are hitting me with that. I was like, all right. But that ties into this conversation. When you go to the gym and you're valued a little bit different. A lot of the times you guys don't see it or get it. But and people always wonder when they're at the mall or at a public venue and you see some big cut up brolic guy and he's with a girl that's chubby. And you're like, how the fuck did those two get together? Or you see a girl that's so beautiful. Oh my God, her body looks crazy. And then you see her with a fat dude and you're like, he must have a lot of money. We have a lot of money because we like to eat. You can't be broke and fat. Those two don't go together. So it's like, okay. So back to the story. In the gym, working out, baddie walks up to me. Chubby chaser. She's a chubby chaser. That's what they're called, chubby chasers. She's like, oh, hey, blah, 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 blah. I've seen you come here. I was like, I come here 3 times a week, bitch. But she's like, I'm such and such. What's your name? I was like, I'm this. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. What are you working on today? Everything. So I'm working on my soul. I'm working on my emotional stability. Oh man, what machine did you use for that? But yeah. We're exchanging, ha ha ha. I already know what the deal is. She's trying to use me. Because I literally just broke up with a girl that was doing the same shit to me. She just wanted to be with me because I'm big. And she did this thing. I'm putting out way too much information. But she did this thing where she would order mad fucking food and she would have me finish the food because she wouldn't eat the food. She just liked watching me eat the food. So that's her way of enjoying it. She's living vicariously through me through eating. So I was gaining weight. I was going to the gym and still gaining weight. And she was like, no, babe, don't lose a pound. So here comes this other girl, beautiful, stacked. And I'm like, okay, round 2. So we get to the point where we're exchanging phone numbers. All right. I'm like, she hands me her phone. And I'm like, okay. And then I hand her my phone. And then I'm hearing commotion behind me, like, go, 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 go. And I'm like, I could feel a disturbance in the force. And then I'm looking at her face. And she's getting nervous. She's like getting super nervous. And guys like, yo, you talking to my girl, bro? I don't know what the fuck is that. Fuck talking to me like that. Who the fuck they need to get this shit off of me? Not in this fucking jail. I know everybody here. I was like, oh shit, it's you. So he's like looking at me. I've never had an encounter with this person. He sees me at the gym, but I never had a conversation with this person. I just know he's big as shit. All right. When he does pull-ups, he does that shit where he goes over the bars, fucking does 3 fucking flips, and then gets back down. He's like, 1. And I'm like, I can't fuck with that kind of person. Like, that's a person right there. I'll let you know right off the bat. I'm shooting you. I'm going to shoot you. If I can't shoot you, I'm going to find a way to makeshift gun in the gym, and I'm going to shoot you with it. Like, I'm looking at this big fuck, and this big fuck looks like fucking Batista and fucking John Cena and The Rock all wrapped into one, fucking muscles on top of muscles. So you talking to my girl, bitch? And I'm like, I think he's talking to you. So she looked at me and she's like,
do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
I'm like, no, not at this point. So going off, yelling, and I'm not saying nothing. I'm like this, like looking. And he's like going off like, who do you think you are? You over here talking to my girl? I fucking kill you. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation, because I'm supposed to be like, yeah, like see Napoleon complex, I'd be like, yeah, I'm fucking talking to your girl. What are you gonna do about it? No. What I did was I used Siri to my advantage. I had her go say, ¿Dónde está el baño? Oh, you don't speak English. ¿Qué? No inglés, no inglés. He is like, my bad. Babe, you're just helping him. And he's like, let me do it right. He was like,
my bad, man, my bad. Are you just helping him?
Yes, that's what I'm doing, babe. I'm helping him.
Bitch gonna be helping me all night. That's me. That's my inner demons talking. But I can't let him know that I speak English. So I have to play it off like, oh no, everything's fucking cool.
So, yeah. I'm like, I'm going to take down your girl even more now. And so, yeah. I had to play the immigrant card and be like, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I'm just trying to find out where the bathrooms are. El baño. And I kept it moving. And then he found out like a day or two later I fucking speak English, but he didn't choose to move on it. He was just like, I got the fuck out of it. All right? I got out of it. That's it. Then I got into it like 3 months later, bitch. But yeah. If you're hearing this, I'm joking. This podcast is satire. All right? I did not touch that woman. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. All right? And even if I did, I'm not in a position where I have enough money where I could just grab him there. All right. That's our president quote. So, yeah. All right. So that's enough for this section. I'm going to get out of this section and we're going to go to... Welcome, beautiful people, to another episode of Part-Time Lover. Did I say episode? Yes, I did. Welcome back to the segment of Part-Time Lover, where people have to submit their questions about their relationships, that they either take the information, don't take the information, choose to pick what they want to do with the information. They don't have to use this. I am not a licensed professional. I'm just a guy with a microphone and cameras. I don't know what else you guys want from me. But since you do submit your questions and you can do whatever you want with the information that I gave you, God bless you for giving us the information, I'm going to try to help you in the best way that I can. And the best way I could help you is with silence, but I'm never fucking silent. So let's see what the girl has to tell me.
I am a single mom going back on the market, as people would say.
Hey.
And what is up with you guys not seeing a gym when it's in front of you? I am a catch, and when I tell guys I have a kid, it seems off-putting to them. Y'all are becoming less manly more and more with each year. Am I supposed to lower my standards for y'all?
Why are you so aggressive?
Embustera.
Shit. In case you guys didn't catch it, I'm going to read it for you guys. I am a single mom going back out into the market, as people would say. Haha, you're funny. That's what you're trying to show me. You have a huge sense of humor. And what is up with you guys not seeing the gem when it's right in front of you? I can't tell if you're still trying to be funny or you actually think you're a gem. You probably are a gem. You probably are a great person and all this stuff, but I need more information. Let me continue reading. I am a catch. And what do I say, people? Most people that say there's something, they're never what they say they are. And when I tell guys I have a kid, it seems off-putting to them. That's their preference. Y'all are becoming less manly more and more each year. I've kind of said that to you guys. Am I supposed to lower my standards for y'all? You can't have that fight. All right, Miss Catch? Right now, you're being such a...
Embustera.
All right? So you just broke up, or you're recently single from your baby daddy. You're back into the dating world. Depending on your age, hopefully you're in your 30s or mid-20s, 30s. Because if you're going back into this dating scene a little bit late, it is hard to find people. Now, I'm not under the delusion that, hey, if I go out looking for somebody right now to date, the chance of them not having a kid is high. No, it's not. I have a chance of me talking to a girl right now and she has a kid. She's already has a kid or two or whatever. And it's up to me to be like, all right, I can move forward depending on their personality or not, whether I like what they bring to the table or not. It's like, oh my God, you guys are bringing up that table again? It's a thing. But at the end of the day, it's a person's preference. Kind of like it's your preference that you don't want somebody that doesn't meet your manly standard. Because you're saying you're considering lowering it. That's what you got to see it as. But I could give you an opinion from my section of why men don't like talking to girls that have kids. Now, the only silver lining, which is terrible for the kid, is if I talk to a girl that has a kid, I'd be hoping that the dad's not in their life. That's terrible. So I shouldn't be talking to somebody who has a kid if I'm already thinking like that. So it's like, okay. And the only reason I say this is because it's like less shit you have to deal with. Like that's one less person. Like to have to run past somebody like, hey, I want to do something with you and your kid. Is your kid available for that day? That's one. Or like, let's say you get deep into the family, like now their kid takes a fancy to you. You're in there, you're uncuffed, and now you're like, all right, now we gotta mingle, we have to talk and all this shit. We gotta go to the same settings and shit like that. Or let's say they have an argument, she brings it to you. And it's like, all right, now you know all this guy's bad shit, like shit that you're not supposed to know about. You're hearing about it now. You know damn well they're not telling you the full story and you're only hearing half the story. That goes with any relationship where like a guy will be like, oh my God, she's such a bitch. Or he'll be like, he's such an asshole. And like, you're only ever hearing that person's point of view. You never have the whole fucking full side of the story. So you start building like not hatred, but a dislike for a person that you're constantly always hearing negative shit about. And it's really not your business either because you're just there for her. You have nothing to do with that family portion unless you get to the point where like, hey, I would like to take your hand in marriage and so on and so forth. And now I'm really involved and deep rooted into this shit. So yeah. A lot of men don't want to sign up for that. And you can't knock them from not wanting to sign up for that. Like imagine you go to talk to a guy and he has like 3 to 4 fucking kids with different baby mothers. Would you still feel the same? Like, oh man, I can still give him a chance? Or are you going to be like, nah, I don't want to deal with that? That's the same shit. I'm pretty sure you are funny. I'm pretty sure you are all these things. But I could tell you right now, you're a catch, but you're not everybody's catch. All right. Just because somebody turns you down once you say that doesn't mean like, oh, they're a piece of shit. They don't know what they're messing up. You're probably right. But it's up to them to just, okay, I missed out on it. That's all it is, what it is. Like, I can tell you from my dating experience, the girls that I dated that had kids, I'm like, it's cool and all. It's cool and all. But you got to get ready for that one day. You're not my fucking dad. Oh, bitch. Go find your real daddy. I'm not mature enough. Yeah, so it's like, okay. Yeah, it's like, you have to deal with more things. Or you got to deal with, when they hit the adolescent stage where they're like, all right, they're in their teenage years and they're like fucking rebellious. They're like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you, Jose? I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. I'm just a gardener. I'm going to go mow your mom later. But it's like, okay, it's a lot. It's a lot. And to like have these expectations for people to meet you halfway on that, it's a lot to ask for too. That's like me going, hey, that's like me. Perfect example. That's like me talking to a girl that says, I only talk to guys that are 6'7". And I'm like, hey, why don't you give me a chance? You already told me what you want. Why would I show up? Now, if we're in the same circles and you get interested in what I'm saying, like, all right, and you can overlook the past that I'm not 6'7", then all right, okay, cool. But it's like, okay, you put up a boundary and you get mad. If you put up a boundary, you're going to get mad when people try to pass the boundary. It's like, all right, come on. Like, that's all it is. You're just going to have to see it as you're just going to have to keep putting yourself out there. Eventually, you'll be a catch to somebody or somebody will grab a hold of you and never let you go. It might have been your first boyfriend or baby daddy. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, you can't get mad at people for like, nah, that's not my cup of coffee or any of that stuff. That's crazy. Be like, hey, you should like me because of the. It kind of lends to another conversation where like people that be on the sniffle app be like, hey, do you think I'm attractive? No. Well, that's anti this, and it's like, or that's just not my bag. like, come on, what are we doing here? What are we talking about? But yeah, I wish you best of luck in your journey. You're gonna be out there. Keep going. Make that a goal to meet somebody that'll be interested enough you to be a part of your journey and take on your resume game or your save mode from somebody else. So, that sounded mean. I just doing so good, and it just. But yeah, people be like, oh my god, I don't want kids. So, yeah, I don't want kids. I don't want it. There will be no lineage of me. Why am I whispering? But yeah, like I said, it's not everybody's cup of coffee. That could be the thing too. It may not just be, hey, you have a kid. It could be like, I just don't want kids. Not me, all right? Not me. As in, if you have kids, that's totally fine. That's cool with me. To me, when it comes to me talking to girls like that, it's like, all right, how active are you with the baby father? And if it's like on a good term or like a shitty term. Another one would be, is he still piping? Because some of y'all still getting piped by the baby daddy. Y'all be fronting like y'all don't. I'm like, oh my God, I hate him. And then go get your back blown out. So, yeah. All right. But thank you for submitting this question. I wish you the best on your journey. Good luck with the dating apps and all this stuff. I'm assuming they're dating apps. And also, guys, if you're over here trying to talk, if you're in your late 30s, early 40s, dating, still single, thinking that you're going to find the girl that doesn't have kids, you are out your mind. You're out your mind. You're out your mind. The thing that's crazy for me lately has been seeing the divorce rates going up. And I'm like, those things are on the rise. Which lends credence to, I don't want to get married either. I don't want anything. So, yeah. It doesn't seem like there's a point at this point. But, okay, let me see. Come on, phone. Stop playing with me. Let's go. Next question.
Saw my ex doing good, and I did not like that at all. We were so happy together, and it fell apart. Since I saw him, I've been thinking more and more of us, and I think I want to get back together. Do you think things could go back to the way it was?
I saw my ex doing good, and I did not like that at all. Was his life supposed to fall apart? We were so happy together, and it fell apart. Since I saw him, I've been thinking more and more of us. That doesn't exist no more. And I didn't think I would want to get back together. Do you think things could go back to the way it was? Could it go back? No. It also depends who initiated the breakup. If you initiated the breakup, you can't be like, oh, I want things to go back together. Because if you go back together, you want things to be the same, then you're going to leave again because clearly something wasn't, you left for a reason. There was something that transpired in the relationship. You're like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And you stepped out, you left. So back together, back the same? I don't think so. Then you got to figure if he's happy, was he unhappy with you? Because he might have got away with you, seen you as a problem, and be like, all right, I don't ever want to deal with this again. I will never run into this person. Fuck this person. All right, I'm going to avoid this person with everything I can. And you running into him was probably like, I recently just had a run-in with somebody. It was pretty fucking funny. Because my office is bringing people back into the... All right, since COVID, my bedroom was abandoned. Only my floor was there, right? And... now the office is the building's starting to refill. So they're refilling the office. They're bringing back people that used to work there and all this shit. So there was a girl that I haven't seen in years. And like, we didn't end in bad terms, but we were like, all right, we just figured out like, hey, we're not good for each other. So Friday, I'm in the elevator, coming back from lunch, 6 floors, because of the second room. Ding. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm like looking everywhere, but in her direction. And I'm like, oh. And she initiated a conversation. She's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, it's going good. She's like, I'm back. I was like, oh shit. She's like, it's not gonna be weird, right? I'm like, depends. Who else is back? So it's like, okay. I was like, cause I got around. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, it's funny. Should be funny like that. Like you'll run into somebody and they're like, oh shit, I don't plan on running into you at the most inconvenient time. I'm like, oh shit, you're here? Fuck. But it'd be like that. That's life. That's life. And all the evil ways and the rest of the words that I don't know how to say. But no, like I said, whoever if you're trying to like reinitiate shit again, it could probably get back if he's accepting. But right away, no. I don't think it's going to go right back to what it was right away. Like you're under a state of delusion if you think that's going to work like that. All right. Like there's no way that if you are foul or fucked up or if it even ended foul or fucked up, then you think you'd be like, hey, it's me again. Do you mind doing this shit again? No. You're going to be in your room staring at the ceiling. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. Oh man. But yeah. Depending on who initiated the breakup. Because he might not want to get back together. He might have moved on. You can't be like, oh my God, he's happy. I'm gonna go ruin his life by trying to get back into his life again. That's what it sounds like to me. But yeah. I would say if you do try, good luck on your endeavor. And you have to be ready for whatever outcome is about to come out your way because it could be good, it could be bad, but we don't know that yet until it happens. So, you know what? Shoot your shot. Shoot multiple shots. Just let it. Put that extended clip in it. Hey. If it works out. So, yeah. Thank you for submitting your question, everybody. Thank you to you two folks that submitted your question. Thank you to everybody who submits a question to Part-Time Love. If you guys want to submit your questions, please do. The link is in the bios. And you can DM me on All My Cool J. And hey, the No Special Characters pod page on Instagram. Everything's on Instagram. So you can DM me your questions or you can reach out to the emails. The emails are the same as the names on the page. So thank you. And this was... All right, guys, we're getting to the point where we're about to go wrap this up. Wrap it up. So what I want to say is thank you, everybody, for, if you're still here, for taking in the show, still being a part of this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys are having fun. Please continue to like, comment, share, subscribe. And stop lying to me that you like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Embustera.
The nerve. I want to wish you guys the best out there. I want you guys to keep doing what you're doing. I want you guys to hopefully accept this audio for the train wreck that it is today. And I want you guys just to be good. Don't even be great. You don't got to be great all the time. You can be well. You can be okay. All right. You don't have to give it full speed, 100% every fucking time. All right. Sometimes you can't offer that. So shout out to you guys for doing your thing. All right. For being a part of the show. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys are out there chasing your goals, setting goals, being the goal. Go get up. So if you're chasing your goal and you fall, I need you to get your punk ass back up. The world does not stop because you stumble or fall. All right. I need you to keep it moving. All right. Because slow motion is better than no motion. All right. How you gonna learn anything if you already all learned? That made no goddamn sense. But yeah. So thank you guys. Please continue to like, comment, share, subscribe. I am your host.
On my Cool J.
AKA.
Wait, Jose!
AKA.
This is culturally inappropriate.
AKA. The big one. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you guys. And anybody that feels away over some of the comments that I made, it's a joke, all right?
Oh, yeah. So you finna look after I put my hands on you.
Yeah, don't approach me. So, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. Good time, good time, good time, good time. Hopefully, if you're starting this off at the beginning of your week goes great. All right.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out. Next thing I got on my topic is the D, the A, the D, the A. That's I butchered that. It's the D, the I, the D, the I, the D, the D, the D, the Y. Here's Diddy. I spelled that wrong. It's Diddy. That's the D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D. It's Diddy. Hold up, it's Diddy. That's what fucking Meek Mills is gonna be screaming. Oh, my bad, Meek. Look at it. It already started. My bad, homie. Shit. All right, so Diddy got sentenced on October 4th. He got sentenced to 4 months and a week. All right. And I honestly thought, I'm lying to you. He got sentenced to 4 years and a week. And I'm pretty sure he'll be out soon. I thought he was going to leave with time served. Apparently not. Apparently me talking about Diddy is causing the sirens in the backgrounds to go off. And now here comes the train. I'm getting really annoyed now. But all right, we're going to try to... What the fuck is going on?